Hello everyone, my name is Nitye Atamenwan and I'm a learning technology student at the University of North Texas. Today I will be speaking about my research plan, which is focused on exploring adult learners' attitude towards social media. It is very important to make research before you create instructional design. So this research is going to help me get background information to understand what people know and what they need to learn, their attitudes towards certain aspects of this course. Social media, for example, is the most important thing in this course. So I want to examine the attitudes of this potential learners or adult learners or the targeted learners towards social media in different aspects. My topic of inquiry is, or are, or is, my topic of inquiry is the familiarity of specific group of learners with the tools needed to manage social media platforms. So, like I said, I want to see how familiar they are with managing social media. I also want to see how familiar they are with using social media personally. So the purpose is to examination of the professional social media experience of school district employees. That's my target audience. That's who this course I'm designing is for. So I want to see how they can currently or their current experience or expertise with social media. With that in mind, I have a subtopic of inquiry and I also have sub questions. How experienced are school district employees regarding social media management? Some of them might have social media experience, some of them might not. But with this research, I will do my best to find it out. What are the participants' experience or difficulties with using social media for leisure? So it's good to know, like, the experience with using social media informally, because that might translate to how they use it formally, or for business, or for or in a professional setting. An evaluation of the participants' attitude towards social media. So the attitude towards social media, their Facebook and personal accounts may translate to the attitude towards social media in professional form. So it would be good to study that, and that will help decide, okay, what kind of courses or what course content is going to be in this course. And the final sub question is, what are the participants' perception of using social media professionally? So I would like to see how they feel about using social media professionally. And all these questions, all these sub questions are going to determine the interview questions, or they determine the interview questions I made. They determine the survey I created. And talk about surveys and interview. My data collection methods will be surveys and interviews. I like to survey the learners. I can't go into details on my survey questions right now. I also like to interview a few of them because this is a mixed method. The survey is my quantitative method, and the interview is my qualitative method. So there's some information you can get from survey that you can get from interview, and vice versa. So I think both are equally important. I would like to speak with several potential learners and just, you know, see where their mind is, see how they feel about social media. Some of my interview questions are, let's see, people have face-to-face communications every day as well as social media based interaction. If it was possible to use social media to do some everyday task or activities, would you be interested in that? Um, the response kind of helped me see, you know, the attitude towards social media. Um, the question is, what social media platforms do you have and what do you use them for? What role does social media play in society right now? Has social media been making a significant impact since it was introduced, or are we better off without it? What role do the current social media platform play in society? Please tell me about the social media platforms you have. Please describe your experience or expertise with social media. So the information I get from this interview kind of tells me what kind of students or potential students I'm dealing with, you know, and it makes me go back to my instruction design and maybe adjust a few things. Okay, somebody doesn't know how to use Facebook at all, so maybe maybe there should be a lesson about it, or if it's just one person, maybe there should be a small lecture, or there should be a reading about it, or something. Um, and one of the purpose, one of the secondary purpose of the study is to explore the current level of social media experience among potential participants of social media management course. So, like I said, I just want to see how much experience they have with using social media, and the survey and interview is going to give me information, I believe sufficient information that will be helpful in creating this course. Um, Thank you for listening. Please let me know if you have any questions.